What's going on, YouTube? I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. Just had shoulder surgery like a week ago today. But it's underlying medical stuff that's been going on. But I'm about to get back into the groove of it. We ain't gonna dwell on that too much. We're looking up, not down, you know? Today I just wanted to just hop on here, you know what I'm saying? I picked up a 43X MOS for myself and my wife. I had a 43X, just a regular 43X. And my wife really liked shooting it. And it grew on me, but I was the type of person, she's carrying my Glock 23 right now, so I can't show you. But I like to have a light and an optic on there. Now granted, my 23 doesn't have an optic yet, but I wanted the capability because I have a 45 MOS as well. Yeah, I'm gonna be picking up another gun that I'm gonna be showing you guys shortly. That one I'm gonna go crazy with. But I just wanted to just hop on here and just show my 43X, the current build that I have. It's not done. We're getting there. And then my wife's 43X, I have right here. It is in a holster, but we are gonna go ahead and just check. Drop the mag. There's a bullet. You let that go. It is clear. Chamber is clear. Safe firearms. Always safe direction. Just double check. Always, always. Magazine is not even going. Just gonna remove that. But yeah, so this is my wife's 43X MOS. So hers is just, you know, it is MOS. Hers, not gonna flag myself. Just has the standard Glock sights. She hasn't done anything to it. It's bone stock, how it comes when you buy it from the factory. Boom. No, nothing too crazy. I like it. I can present it really well. Can get almost a full grip. And yes, I had shoulder surgery, so some of these movements might look like I'm kind of moving a little weird. But it's just, I can't lift my arm up so high. I'm supposed to be in a sling right now, but that's neither here nor there. She's not here right now, so I can not wear my sling. But yeah, so this is her 43X MOS. Nothing too crazy, too simple. We don't have to stick on that too long. We're gonna go ahead and just leave that slide lock back. This is we're gonna first drop the mag. I already pre-cleared it, but we're gonna show it is clear. Boom, nothing in the chamber. Good to go, safe arm. Boom. But this is my 43X MOS. Mine, I have the Streamlight TLR 7 sub on it. It's a pretty bright light. Oh, find the button. Just got it today. But it's a pretty bright light. I like it. Did have to change out these sides. So when you buy them, they come with a longer one. I took it. It's in my closet. I don't feel like pulling it down. But I didn't like it because it interfered with the trigger weld here. See how the smaller one, it's flush or almost flush, like it doesn't really overlap into the trigger guard. It fits right in there. So this is how the normal trigger guard looks. So I'm not losing any space on there. And yes, you might notice it just from looking at it. These are different. This is a different trigger shoe, I should say. I have replaced the trigger shoe because this left everything else. We're gonna get back to the trigger shoe, but for concealed carry purposes, I do not want to. Glocks run. They will run. They will work. But for concealed carry purposes, I don't want to change anything internally on my Glock, with the one exception, and this isn't even internal. The one exception is a trigger shoe. And the trigger shoe that I chose to go with is the Johnny Glock's curved trigger shoe. It just has a really nice break. Let me drop the mag. All right, so I'll show you stock. So this is stock Glock. You hit that wall, go up, you hit the wall, then there's a break, right? On mine, wall, break. Say that again. Wall, break. Much smoother. And it is a defined wall. Like, it is, you're not just gonna you have to actually be trying to pull the trigger. And yes, the safety does still work in there. If you're not compressing this all the way, it will not fire. So, finger on there, still won't fire, right? I'm pressing it until you get that full grip. When you intentionally decide to fire, that is when it will fire. All right. So go ahead. I don't know, it's just a habit. I just don't like firearm near me and the slide is dropped. Granted, it's just a pet peeve of mine. Safe habits, safe habits. So boom. This is my 43X, TLR7 sub, Johnny Glock's trigger. It does have the mirror glow night sights. That's probably not really picking it up because of the red dot, but it does have the night sights instead of the regular, the standard U-dot Glock sights. It does have the night sights. Let's see if I can get this on here. So stock, night sights. I also have the RMSC, the Shield Arms RMSC. I believe it's Shield Arms. I would double check on that. I bought it with the red dot already on it. But it is a RMSC. It's a 3-0 MOA. I'm not really a fan of it. I'm probably gonna be switching this out and getting the EPS carry. But the only problem with the EPS carry is it doesn't mount directly to the slide. And I just like how this one mounts directly to the slide. You don't need any plates or anything like that. So I'm gonna be going with that. And I think once I change my red dot on there, I'm not gonna do a Sierra code. I'll probably get some handling grips. Not probably, I am gonna get some handling grips for this. We'll get some handling grips and maybe throw a little bit of goon tape around it, just so I can get that thicker feeling. Yeah, so this is my Glock 43X MOS. Might have seen in a YouTube short that I had a different magazine. This is my concealed carry magazine. This mag is usually full, but for the purposes of this video, it's unloaded, so I can just sit here and manipulate it safely. Always ensure that your firearm is unloaded. But yeah, that's it for my 43X. Again, I guess I'll show you guys one more one more little view of, so you can see the difference in the triggers, how the triggers, see, they are pretty much even with each other. If I can get it level. So you see how my trigger is a little bit more presented than my wife's trigger. That trigger right here. So on the stock triggers, they have these little, oh, I can't lift my arm up there. They have these little grooves. I'm gonna have to stand up because I can't lift my arm up. I don't think I'm blocking the light, maybe. So you see how it has these little grooves here? Focus. All right, whatever. But you can kind of make out those grooves. But yeah, it has grooves on it, and I just wasn't a fan of it. It's a real sharp trigger. I will say that I don't yet have a holster for this with the TLR 7 sub on it. I have a regular holster, which I can show how it fits in my wife's gun here. So it has great retention. You have to press. I always suggest a holster with great retention. Even if you are concealed carrying, yes, nobody's gonna hopefully know that you have a firearm on it because that defeats the whole purpose of concealed carry. but still, like, you can do a motion. Let's say you have to bend over to pick something up. You don't want your gun just, so if it's unclipped right now, if I were to just bend over, it'll just fall out. Just fall out. But with that retention, you can, it's not going anywhere. Unless you want it to, boom. But that's all preference on that note. I do have a holster coming in for this on this Saturday, actually. So this will be, something that I'll be carrying every day. I previously had been carrying it every day, but once I got this sub, I was unable to carry it because I don't have a holster. So I resorted back to carrying my my Glock 23 chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson. That reminds me, I guess we can talk about ammo that I run. So I used to run these, which is Hornady 135 grain, the Hornady Critical Duty. I used to run those. I still run those in my spare magazine. This is my wife's mag, but I still run them in my spare magazine. But for magazine 1, with the +2 base plate on there, I decided to go with Federal 124 grain HST plus Ps. I don't know, I just feel like they perform better, in my opinion. I know that's debatable. I've never done a gel test or anything like that. I've just seen people, I forgot what that machine is called, where they can measure the speed of their bullet. Anyways, the velocity is a little bit better. I get more velocity out of this round. And also, this is what my local police department carries. So if I have to use my firearm, God forbid, in a self-defense situation, they can't knack on me for the type of ammunition I chose to use. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I just want to just touch bases. Like I said, I haven't been on here in a while because I've been sick. I have moved. Maybe if you have seen some of my older videos, background is a little bit different. I've had a lot going on in the past 6 months or so. I got a kid on the way. My son will be here end of February. Can't really, the due date is a due date, but I doubt it. Like, what are the chances that our babies are actually born on their due dates, But yeah, so yeah, I just want to just hop back on here, and I'm still here, guys. I haven't gone anywhere. Just video quality is gonna get a little bit better. I do have a camera. It's on back order right now. I'm not gonna say which one. I just have to wait and see. But I will do a review on my setup once I do get that camera in. They said it should be about like a month or so before they start filling orders again. But yeah, that's about it. Peace out. Stay safe. Stay dangerous.